The stories of heroes and villains are amongst the greatest of ballads and epic poems in existence. Tales of love lost and true love's first kiss have been spun by the greatest bards of this world. But this is not a story of the heroes, the lovers, or the villains. Nay, this story is of the bard Ahrman that had but one wish: to pen an epic ballad with a unifying central character, herself. So welcome to each and every one of you to the Melodious Misadventures of Ahrman. Our bard came from modest beginnings in Neverwinter and rebelled against her parents' wishes and fled to the city of Silverymoon to study and become an adventuring bard. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Melodious Misadventures of Ahrman. I am your host, Draknar, and today we are joined by our illustrious bard without her microphone on.
Yeah.
Derp. Hi, sup, y'all? It's me, Ahrman. How do you do? You can
And
do that.
Ahrman, didn't you? You leveled this last time. So
I
what did you
did.
do? What's special about Ahrman now?
Well, I went to a good old-fashioned college. I know. I even graduated and everything. Went to the College of Eloquence. So words are words, like you can dream every day.
And did you add any new spells?
I did add a few, but maybe we should save that for a little bit of a surprise.
Okay, we'll save that for a surprise then. And joining us again is because I had a little bit of a scheduling issue myself. I invited Ivan back. How are you doing, Ivan?
Hello. I am back to dish another round of justice for my fellow
And
companions in the righteous and the defenseless.
and you also gained a level. What did you do with your level?
Hmm. I am now a better paladin, and I can conquest a lot more.
You can conquest a lot more.
One
Better than ever before.
better than ever before. Uh,
Conquest to Electric Boogaloo.
during the in between sessions, what I did, I trained. I did a little bit of dexterous exercise, you see, because before I used to begin combats. I had a little bit of a disadvantage, you should say, but now no longer.
All right.
And also, I gained a spell.
And you gained a spell. Excellent.
An
Oh,
extra
don't you mean you gained another smite?
True, I'm never gonna. I put another spell in the spell book just for the heck of it, but I'm
Yep.
never gonna use it.
What spell did you add? Just curious.
Heroism.
Heroism. Good spell. I like heroism. Gives you that that effective blessing, which is really nice. Okay, Zeeck, welcome
Yes.
back.
The goblin's back!
The goblin is, the deep gnome is back. And while we were all busy talking about justice and going to college and doing all this fun stuff, I made it harder to hit everybody. And now, I'm gonna point it out. The next spell or two, we're gonna have a little sticky situation.
A sticky situation, you don't say.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So we'll have to wait and see.
And then welcome to our newest guest star. Would you like to introduce yourself? Introduce your character. Give us your name, your character's name, your class, level, anything that you consider special about yourself. Go for it.
All right. My personal name is Giancarlo, but everyone can address me as Gino. aka Donnie, which is the newest member of the Ninja Turtles. He is a turtle monk who has gone out of his shell and hiding, and he's looking to aid a certain fellow that he knows with his proficiency in history and arcana for a certain thing. I won't say any more. It's a surprise.
And I also like to
Focus.
welcome you. I know that you're also a streamer. If you want to give a shout out to your stream, go for it.
Aw, snap. Follow me on my stream. It's literally XGIIMO, Gmo. Stream a bunch of games there, so if you want to have fun, pop on by.
All right, and so we will go ahead and we'll jump into this and get started. If I can, there it is. All right, turn this down. There we go. All right, so here we go. When last we left our intrepid bard, she had successfully helped a band of adventurers thwart an evil cult of Zeeck, the Prince of Lies. The adventurers had set forth to find the low place laid out on their map, where they had discovered some bandits who, after taking a tithe or two, allowed them access to a cave system, where they fought a ferocious owlbear and encountered a devilish trap. Having solved the puzzle of the life-giving substance and placing their offerings, the door to this hidden temple opened. Entering the complex, the adventurers discovered a torture chamber where two goblins were preparing to torture their prisoners. After quickly slaying them, they saved some would-be converts to this evil cult. Entering the main hall, the party was astounded by a large swirling mass of ice, water vapor, and water that was swirling around as a makeshift altar. Standing behind the altar stood a woman in lavish robes, and in attendance were her cultish followers. A fierce battle raged, and our heroes were successful in defeating the cultists and their high priestess. Our party had discovered that the Prince of Lies was seeking to forge the 6 black keys that would free him from limbo. Searching the treasures the cult had acquired, they found thousands of gold pieces and a tuning fork and a mirror that did not reflect, but instead looked out to another place. Wishing to leave this hidden temple, the party attempted to leave the cave complex, but the bandits had the entrance barred and the gates locked. And having the high ground, the party knew they had no choice but to fight a separate egress. As they examined the tuning fork and the bells that they had found, they discovered that when they tapped the tuning fork against the glass of the mirror, it became like water, and they were able to step through, escaping from this cultist's lair. The party has discovered that they are now nearly 100 miles from where they once were, and are north of the pit of evil known as Zental Keep. What will our adventurers do? Our good friend Cassidon has parted ways, and our illustrious band parted ways from our illustrious band, informing them that he must return to his grove and report to the Archdruid the machinations of the cult of Zeeck. Our gnome friend has glanced at the map, and Zeeck has discovered that there is a new destination upon the map, and a new set of notes surround the border.
Ooh.
So, what will our party do?
Is it
Must
time
know.
for the...
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we must know where this leads. There has to be something.
Holds up the hurdy-gurdy. Kind of
Uh,
shakes a little bit. Emma!
I start covering my ears. Like,
You as you go to start playing the gurdy, it won't crank.
Mm,
You've never had that happen before.
rude! It
It's
doesn't-
okay. It's quite common amongst musicians. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I
Performance
beg
anxiety.
you pardon.
how are we gonna get this to play now? We're
Well,
stuck in a town that we don't really know, and we're far from where we came from.
there's more than one instrument, good sir.
Okay.
So you guys are located right now. You're in an inn. You've been here for about 2 or 3 days. You've been staying at this inn. The community itself is known as Hasberg, and uh, Hasberg is it's on the outskirts. Well, it's probably about 35 to 40 miles away from Zintelkeep proper, but it's just a small community. They pay their taxes and they kind of keep to themselves. Um, it's probably a population of between 300 and 400, with a lot of farmland surrounding the area, on the edges of the forest that they keep trimming back.
Isn't that a village?
Yes, a small town, a hamlet. Yeah,
Gotcha.
you could call it the hamlet of Hasberg if you'd like to.
But it just because the hurdy-gurdy doesn't work doesn't mean I can't sing or anything like that.
The notes on the page um, are again in that ancient elven dialect that this map seems to enjoy to use. Um, and uh, as you are as you guys are discussing the map, a uh, you're in the well, that is a very, very large.
Yeah, I don't know why it just
that
did that.
that's kind of too big. So let's make you a little bit smaller there. There you go.
There,
Now
there
you
we go.
fit.
Much better.
Okay,
A
all right.
little bit.
Okay, and
Let's make it goblin size.
if you guys want to throw your characters out there, you can just pick pick one of the tables, and you guys
Oh,
can. Well, see,
Yeah,
there we go.
that's
We got big guys again. This is really weird. Why is everybody coming in big? There you
Oh, thanks.
go. All right,
We
and
don't have
So we
enlarged.
just
Yeah.
drag from our icon here, or
yeah, I'll bring you out. Here you go.
okay, yeah, it wasn't.
Switching. There you go.
funny.
Okay,
I almost picked that one too.
All right, so I'm going to. Okay, so you're going to be coming in the door here in just a second, so I'll put you out here for it. So you guys are. So we'll say you guys are on this table here. So you guys are. Oh, this dead body's not here. um, so you guys are sitting around the table, and you can't play. You're questioning why your hurdy-gurdy, why the crank. You've taken it up. It's you have it sitting on the table. You're kind of looking at it. Um, you're kind of going through it. Uh, Zeeck and Ivan, both of you give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, here we go again.
And a
See how
second?
good this roll is. Oh, okay.
That's
First
an
roll of the
amazing
day.
roll.
I think I clicked it. I don't know if it went. Is it showing up here?
Not
guys?
yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
it's not showing up for me.
The dice roll?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna have 20 bajillion perception rolls. You'll see.
It was a 5, wasn't it?
No,
I know
that
mine
was
was
a
that was
5.
Zeeck. That was,
That's strange.
Was
It's not
it?
showing up.
Okay, so
Ooh,
yeah,
there it goes. There's
Ahrman. So
Ahrman.
that's
that's
Ahrman.
Ahrman's.
Ahrman's.
Ahrman doesn't need to roll perception. I think she was just testing it to see if it was roll 20.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
There we
Wow.
go.
Okay, so your very first one was a 23. Good job. Nice.
Oh,
Nice perception.
it totally beat my 5. I'm just standing around.
You notice,
Oh.
Ivan, you notice that inside the hurdy-gurdy, as Ahrman is like playing with it,
There we go.
you swear you see a crossbow bolt inside of her hurdy-gurdy. As we lost Ivan. No.
In the arms of an angel.
Oh, Ivan's back.
All right, there he is.
Okay. So I don't know which one of these rolls you're gonna consider.
Oh no, it's the very first one is what you rolled, so it was a 23.
Okay.
Nice.
So as you are as you guys are sitting at the table and Ahrman is working on her hurdy-gurdy, she's like, trying to figure out does it need to be greased, or what does she need to do to make it work? You see, it looks like there's a crossbow bolt, and it looks like a crossbow, like a hand crossbow inside of her hurdy-gurdy.
There's a hand crossbow inside of it?
Yeah.
Like a
Oh.
bolt.
No, like the whole mechanism.
Oh.
A whole crossbow.
Okay.
Hand crossbow. Hand crossbow.
Huh.
And as you're seeing that, the door opens up to the inn, and this describe yourself.
Fine specimen who walks with poise and calm serenity.
What do you look like?
He's about 5 feet tall.
Okay.
Little dude. He's a little hunched over, as turtles are with their shells. He has his quarterstaff in hand, using it somewhat like a cane, and he slowly trots across the tavern inn as he walks in.
Do you have any distinguishing marks or like a pattern on your shell?
I would say on the back of his shell has a bit of like a swirl with 2 dots.
Okay.
And his hands look a bit worn, as if he was like beating a tree, like daily.
Okay, so as you walk in, Ivan, you look up and you see this turtle, and you think you recognize him. You had traveled with a turtle in the past when you were first left your tribe and decided to fight for justice and not be swayed by the evil machinations of your native folk. And this is that turtle that often told you of seeking inner peace through meditation. It's Donnie.
Okay, so I think Ivan at this, like when he when you see Donnie approach, I think the first instinct of Ivan's will be like to assume that he's like an elderly person that needs help getting seated because of the way you described the turtle character. So at first you'd be like, "Oh, excuse me, I can pull up a chair for you if you wait. Are you Donnie by chance?"
Ah, Ivan, it's nice to see you once again. Have you been keeping up your meditation?
Well, he kind of looks sheepishly to the side, a little bit. I've been not as diligent as I would like. A little distracting.
You never change, Ivan. always on the same road of self-discovery. Just keep at it. But it's nice to see you again. And
How
who
are
might
you?
these people be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me. Guys, this here is Donnie. We for a time there we used to travel together, and I taught him of the ways of justice, and he taught me of the ways of inner peace. Of course, to bring justice to the world, you must first bring justice within yourself. That is something that he told me.
Mm,
This is the the goblin looking gnome here is Zeeck, and I point out.
mm.
I raise my hand. My pleasure.
And this is Ahrman, the bard. She's a very talented, promising young bard.
Hmm.
Although it seems like she's a
How do you
little.
do? Apologies. I have a curse that on occasion where I will go quiet all of a sudden. Apologies.
It's all the same. It's fine. It's nice to meet all of you.
We should have a drink.
Certainly. It's been a while since I've indulged, but yeah, let's all get around and get a drink. Catch up.
Uh, Ivan kind of points at the hurdy-gurdy. He says, "I think I see what the problem is here. You seem to have misplaced your hand crossbow."
Oh, hand crossbow. What?
There's an
She'll take a.
entire crossbow in there.
I don't know how. This was my grandmother's. And she'll take a look on the inside of it.
Your grandmother
Yeah,
had a
you get-
crossbow.
No!
Just be careful. Don't look directly into the hole.
I'm not gonna go look directly in the hole.
Just making sure.
Wow. All of these tokens are coming in too big. This is tearing me up a wall. All right. Okay, so say that you joined them at the table, Donnie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's with us.
Yes.
Okay, so Donnie's joined you at the table, and the a halfling comes in, and she's like running, trying to catch him. She's like, Donnie, 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 why are you taking off without me? And this is Kess, and this is who you are. Donnie, you've been traveling with Kess for a number of weeks now. She is she hired you to help her find the uh, the she says she's looking for a temple of of a halfling of an un of a long forgotten halfling deity. She believes that she has discovered where this lost deity's temple was, and so she's enlisted you to help her um, uncover its secrets.
Okay, got you. My apologies, everyone. This is. You said it was Cass, right?
Kess, yeah, Kess.
Kess. This is Kess. I've been traveling with her for some while now, and we believe she's found some sort of temple to a deity. And so I've been helping her
Oh,
along the way.
shh! Don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
Oh, right. My apologies.
You, holy smokes, you're big. And she looks up at Ivan.
Hello, little
Uh,
lady.
And
I know.
she's about 3 feet. She tops out at maybe almost 3 feet tall.
I know. I can't even get his full height when I stand on my tippy toes
He's
with my arms up.
So
you
Ivan
know
will
this
kinda,
guy?
like,
This is
bend over.
this is a hobgoblin. Hobgoblins aren't nice peoples.
He's a paladin of Tyr.
What?
You see,
I know.
Cass, it's best not to judge a book by its cover. I used to travel with Ivan, and I can tell that he's found a bit more of himself.
Yes.
Okay.
That is true, and any friend of a friend is a friend of mine. So, of
Well,
course, you can consider me a friend as well.
nice to meet you. She looks up and she looks over and she goes, "Oh, are you a deep gnome?
I sure am.
I've never met a deep gnome. I saw a statue one time. You're kind of smaller than I thought. That statue was like 10 feet tall."
Yeah, we're kind of small people, so but our stature is bigger than any man. So it's a pleasure seeing a fan of a deep gnome here. Unlike
Well, I
the
think in
name
my
calling.
research, I believe in my research that I believe that deep gnomes were actually an offshoot of gnomes that fled during the and she pulls she starts to rifle through her this pouch that she has, and she starts pulling out more than what should fit in that pouch, and she pulls out this book that's bigger than you think should fit in that pouch, and she starts flipping through it, and she goes, uh, they were banning. No, deep gnomes. I said I have gnomes that decided they wanted to live like goblins. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Zeke's just now like trying to hold back. As yeah, it's true.
Again, he fails to
Now,
see the connection.
I also I have deep gnome here, but I also have it referenced as snivalval, snival, that other word. What do you guys call
Mhm.
yourselves?
Uh, let me see. Man, I can't even say that name now.
It's okay.
It's Verfnevlin magic.
Snurv. Can you? She pulls out. She actually she snaps her fingers and a quill
Mhm.
appears in her hand, and she goes, "So, would you
Okay.
say that you find the surface world inviting or kind of oppressive as with the open expanses that exist? This is for research purposes."
I'm a researcher. I kind of like this. Uh, oh, it's pretty okay. It's not my cup of tea. That's why I enjoy the quiet solitude um, of our tribe in that area. But it's a nice little uh, nap into the reality of where we all come from.
I didn't follow that, but that's cool. I
Yeah,
really like that.
You-
Okay, we gotta talk more. I want to know about
I
the deep
do.
places. I've heard that the deep places in the
Mhm.
Underdark are really, really, really. Uh, uh, no, not fun. Hellaciously dangerous, and I would probably die.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
you will.
Oh,
Not probably.
I happen to be a pretty seasoned adventurer myself.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've done many things. I I actually one time discovered a lost tome, and I took it to the wizards in Arabelle, and they took it away from me. Said I wasn't allowed to have it because there's sad stuff in it that I wasn't supposed to know about. But I don't think that's fair. I really think that as a halfling, that we have such a passion for life that I should know everything. That's my goal. My goal is to know everything. Do you know anything that I don't
Everything.
know?
Uh, I look over at the gang. I'm like, hmm.
And
You
she kind of like looks over at Amaron and the hurdy-gurdy, and kind of like she flips and she goes, "Oh my God, what is that? That is an amazing. Is that an instrument or is that a tool? What is it?" Like she is ADHD on crack. She just completely switched over, just like blocked you out, and is now talking to Amaron.
like
It's like,
Zeke just has his finger up like, okay, we're
Careful, there's
done.
a hand crossbow in there.
Really? That's interesting. What do you call that instrument? Oh, it's called a
What my
muted
bar friend here is
microphone.
saying, trying to say, is that
Still muted. No
the
sound from you.
curse is happening again. I
Ah!
see.
This time it was my mic just being a brat. It's called a hurty-gurty.
A hurdy-gurdy. And she starts to quickly like sketch kind of what it looks like in on a page in her book. And she goes, is that with one R or two?
One.
One, okay. HURDGE. Only one? How do you get the sound? Is there some
So,
type of
no, hurdy-gurdy is 2 words. You get the hurdy and then you get the gurdy.
oh, that's what's it sound like?
Well, since there's a crossbow in here, I'm gonna go. Why don't we all go outside? That way, so we don't wind up shooting somebody on accident.
That's a
Oh,
good
you
idea.
know there's a crossbow in there. There's always been a crossbow in there. You
I
never
didn't
use
know.
it. What do you mean
Like there
didn't
was
know?
always.
Okay. Yes, you have a hidden hand crossbow in there. If you attack with it, it does an additional D6 damage because people don't know that it's coming from there. You
Ooh,
don't
sneak
remember the
attack.
hurdy-gurdy?
Yes,
Okay. All right.
I remember the device. It's more
Yes.
of Ahriman is like, oh, new toy. Well, additional toy. Upgrades, upgrades, people, upgrades.
And so uh, okay, so go. So what are you saying? Sorry, go ahead.
Uh, she was saying that we go outside that way so I can get it unstuck and play it.
Okay, so you're gonna go. You go outside, and what are you doing?
I'm going to use the crank again, see if it works this time.
I'm holding the map up like I'm reading it. Make sure something happens.
Uh, so you're holding the map up. You're trying to turn the hurdy-gurdy. Uh, it doesn't seem to want it. It doesn't. You start to crank it, and doesn't. It doesn't seem to want to go, and all of a sudden it starts to spin free, and but now the strings won't touch the wheel.
Mm.
You break this.
What type of knowledge would it be to try and fix it
Uh,
or to get it to go?
you can go ahead and give me uh, uh, your proficiency in your tool is what, or in your instrument is what you're gonna roll on that.
Okay.
Um, and use I was gonna say and use intelligence as your modifier instead of
Oh,
dexterity.
okay.
Because you're trying to discover what's wrong with it. What do you while she's doing that, Donnie? What are you doing?
Donnie is just sitting and observing how everyone's acting and just reflecting. Although he is a bit curious on what this hurdy-gurdy thing is. So it's an instrument?
Yes, a hurdy-gurdy is it's a stringed instrument
Hmm.
that has keys. Uh, it
Like a piano?
kind of it has keys along its neck, and then it has a crank, and as the crank is turned, it has a wheel that acts like the bow of a violin, and then as you press the keys, it engages different strings, and you know it It's a really cool instrument. It's a real instrument. And we'll hear some hurdy-gurdy music in a little bit, hopefully, if
It
we can
sounds awfully
get
complicated.
if we can get the hurdy-gurdy working. Okay, so you start examining your hurdy-gurdy, and you just there's no reason that you can find mechanically that it's not letting you play.
Mm,
It should work. All the pieces are in the right spot. All the gears are where they're supposed to be. The strings are perfect. The flywheel is, and as you turn it, you know that the wheel should be striking the key, striking the strings, but it's almost like there's something keeping it from uh from being able to play. It's almost
Okay.
like
The
there's
rest
a
of us also.
force.
Oops, sorry.
Almost like there's a force. You think that there might be a force keeping it from being able to play. Like something is preventing it from playing. Or maybe it's preventing itself from playing.
Hmm.
Do the rest of the characters have all this information too, or is it just?
She'll,
That would be her. That you guys
Yeah.
don't. You see her taking apart and like moving things around and stuff, and just go ahead, whatever you're doing. Explain what you're doing.
she would actually say what's going on. It's like it's trying to stop me from playing, and I don't enjoy this.
Zeeck, do you think it could be some kind of sorcery?
Oh, that's a good question. It says something I don't know. Uh, hmm. Can I do an Arcana check?
Uh,
Just see if I
an
can.
Arcana check.
Or no?
Not on not this. The
Okay.
Arcana checks. Magic is like science. So when you're making an
Right.
Arcana check, you're trying to figure out like how the if there's something mystical about. You don't know anything magical about the hurdy-gurdy. You don't even know if it is magical. You've never like to cast and detect magic or anything on it, so you don't know
Right.
if
I
it
don't
is
have that yet.
magical.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Zeke's like fidgeting around with it. Uh, he's gonna cast Mage Hand, make sure like he covers all the sides he can see. Why won't this drastic thing play? And he just like He just like lightly smacks it a little bit, like just
He hit your instrument.
lightly, lightly.
You heathen!
Like I'll like dust it off. Like it's fine. See, nothing there.
Hmm.
Nothing is like out of the ordinary. Just, hmm.
Well, shoot. She'll say that in Elvish.
Well,
Donnie, give me a history check.
Got you. All right. The big
Um,
meaty 16.
as they're doing this, and you saw the gnome. He had a map, and the map kind of sparks your interest because as a turtle, uh, you like uh, as a turtle you enjoy stories. You enjoy like adventure to the sense of knowing where things come from, where things go, and maps are among some of the things that you you've you you've established you've brought some back to your homeland as to show where you've been and such, and a good map is always a really nice thing, and this is a really interesting map.
And it was Ivan that had it?
No, Zeeck has it.
Okay. All right. Well, while all that stuff's going on, then I'm assuming Zeek might have handed back the hurdy-gurdy to Armin.
Armor on.
Is that
Ahrman.
Armoron? Ahrman or Armoron?
Either one.
Don't call her late for dinner.
Oh, okay. Well, Donnie would, as he's looking at everything going on, he remembers seeing the map earlier, Zeeck having in the tavern, and so he goes, hey, Zeeck, I was wondering real quick, I couldn't help myself, but I saw you had a bit of an interesting map there, and I was wondering if I might be able to take a look at it or hear what it means.
I look over at Donnie. I'm like, the last person that took my map is now stuck to the floor, stuck to the ground. So
Zeke,
I'm
it's
gonna
o-
hope.
They're in the
I can
ground.
vouch for Donnie. It's okay.
I
But be very careful because this is our evildoer locator.
mhm.
Mm, okay.
I slowly hand over the map.
And then I'll go ahead and peek on into it
Okay.
ever so slowly.
You're looking at the map, and you you see that the map is it looks like it's a map of the immediate area, like maybe within, like, the scale, the entirety of the map, probably from edge to edge, is representing about 20 leagues, which would be um, about 200 miles or so.
Oh,
Uh,
dang. That's large.
uh, but actually, no, that's wrong. Hold on, 20. That was 21. 20 leagues would be no, that would be right. 200 miles. That's too big. Hold on. It's where are my notes? 12 leagues. Sorry, 80 miles. So the uh, 3 times 12, 36. About 36 miles. So where the map is, um, for the village here, or Hausberg, it's like right in the center of this map.
Mm.
And it seems odd that they would have a map of this area, like this, like it seems odd to have that map. You find it interesting that the map
That
is,
why is it there?
yeah, like this map. Why do they have a map of this area, and why is it so important?
I go and turn to Zeeck and I go, I actually was traveling along this vicinity and I couldn't help but notice this is a map of this area here. I would say about roughly 36 miles. What did you say this map was for exactly? You said locating evildoers?
Yeah, we actually. I look over at Ivan. I'm like, uh, the evildoers, like we we had a little snafu with a couple of cultists,
Mm.
and they threw us down they threw us down a pit. We fought an owlbear. It was massive. Anyways, uh, after we were done, that map, because this is the same map, correct?
Yeah.
The same exact.
Oh
So
no, the
that
map looks different than it did
yeah,
before. It's not the same map, or it's the same map that you
the
had,
same
but
parchment.
it's almost like it it was moved. Its focal point has moved.
Yeah, and like every time that map, that parchment paper move, like the area that we were supposed to go to moves wherever we are. And it directed us to this spot. And here we
So
are.
some sort of map that triangulates your location and shows the surrounding area then, correct?
And then see those little dots, and I point to the notes that are on there on the
Mhm.
paper. Every time we hear those notes, that map goes crazy. And honestly, if you want to see it, we're having a little bit of trouble here. And you think we're pretty crazy. I'm like Zeke's eyes are coming out of his head because he's talking about its magic and everything. He's like, but it's like it's just everywhere. Everything changes. Everything's different, and it's just. I hold up my hand. I try to grab a hold. I'm like, it's amazing to see what happens, and I back away.
And Ivan's in the corner, like, like yes, it is
Cass,
pretty cool.
the halfling Cass, she comes over. She goes, "How much have you had to drink today?"
Not enough.
They're
The
not
map
allowed.
change. Maps don't change. Maps are a record of where we have been, have discovered, and where we want to go. That's all maps are. Maps are not. What are you saying? This map's alive?
It's
That's
magical.
That's
Oh,
exactly what I'm saying.
magical map.
Oh, come on. I'm sure that there's records of those somewhere.
I don't know of any, but I also am seeking to know as much as I can. So I'm going to suspend my disbelief.
I mean, you
Make it do magic.
like. I mean, you decided you talked to your first deep gnome. So what you can't suspend, like you said, you're going to suspend disbelief.
I know
That's
deep
good.
gnomes exist. You're just the first woman I've ever had a conversation with.
You didn't know what a hurdy-gurdy was.
Also very true.
Instruments are not my forte. I specialize currently in
No, you sound like
the
an alto.
application of religious and lost religions, especially of halfling nature. I am an authority.
Sure.
I am. I'm writing a book and everything. And she starts digging through this bag again, and she pulls out, looks like a manuscript, probably 50 pages that is scrawled all
Oh,
over.
you're writing stuff too? Sweet. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this, and then I will. Okay. So the first thing that she does is she's going to pluck out one of the strings as it's jammed or anything, trying to figure out how to work it.
Um, give me a.
To get the crossbow bolt to fire or whatever that way, so I can play again.
Okay. You can fire the. You know how to fire the bolt. It's just you just press a few of the keys in a specific order, and then the crossbow bolt will fire out, and it
Oh,
fires out
okay.
the end of it and stuff, and then it takes you a full minute to reload it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll go
So
outside.
you fire the crossbow bolt, and the Gertie still doesn't seem to want to play. Um, uh,
Let me.
Wait, so I'm gonna give you this hint. Um, every time you have been able to cause the map to do something, what what is the audience been?
It's been the party.
And where are you currently?
In a tavern. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. She will turn to the group. It's like, we need to go to our rooms.
You're not my mother. You can't send me to my room.
I may not be your mother, but if you want to see the magic, it's going to happen that way.
Oh, oh. Well, I don't have a room here. How am I supposed to? Can I? Well, just lead the way.
Okay. Do we have a party room or?
Yeah, there's a party room there. There's we'll say that you guys are staying in the room up in here, where there's 3 beds and stuff. So,
All right.
you guys retreat to the room, and the you go to test out your hurdy-gurdy, and you you're able to your hurdy-gurdy is able to make noise again.
You know,
It-
when next. Oh.
It seems to work again. So
She's gonna be talking to it and be like, next time you do this, we're going to have to be like performing in front of an audience. I mean, I can rely on my voice, but come on, I need you too. We gotta back each other up. And then she will begin to play the notes.
okay, so the excuse me. Oh, this is gonna be too loud if it starts to play. This is gonna be bad. Hold on. I have the volume all the way up on this, and that is not a good thing. It'll be way too loud. No, 6, not 60. Whew. Okay, all right. So you begin to play your hurdy-gurdy again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a
And I'm like eyeing the halfling and Donnie. I'm like pointing at the map as well. Just watch.
okay. So you're playing the song, and the map begins to glow a little bit, and a face appears in the map, and the map and the face looks around, the eyes darting back and forth, taking all of you in, and says, "If the place you want to go, there's a one you need to know. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I am the map. If there's a place you need to get, I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map." And then the face fades and the map expands. It turns into a three-dimensional image. Those that have seen this before are are still staring in wonder as this happens. It becomes a topographical map. You see where you are, and the focus shifts far to the north, and a rising mountain. And at the base of the mountain, it looks like an open, toothy maw of a giant. And then the music comes to an end, and as the music ends, the map streams back into its natural form, and the scale of the map is changed, and you see a path leading from the town of Hausberg to the mountains about 50 miles north.
Well, you don't see
Well,
that every day.
Oh my god, that was amazing! Says Cass. She's
Would you?
been out there just trying to scribble everything down that she can.
Well, I think that map seems pretty alive to me.
Yeah. Was it talking too? Was it just talking? That was a new one. Like it didn't talk to us before.
You never asked a question, the map says.
Well,
You can
hi.
hear us.
I've been awoken. I haven't seen my friend in a very long time, and she woke me up.
Who?
She's
Arwan?
still sleeping,
Oh,
but she'll wake soon enough.
Well, apparently there's a temple of a halfling god. That's not well known.
Hmm.
Do you know what that
Mm.
is?
And there's no sound. It doesn't say anything. The map doesn't respond.
Yes.
Kess starts poking it with her
the
quill,
map.
and she's like, "That's so weird. I've never seen a map with it. I'll give you 5 gold pieces for it.
No.
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 Oh. 25, that's my final offer.
I'm guessing that's all you're carrying on you, eh?
Most likely.
I just know what things are worth.
I think it's worth
That
a
is-
little more than 25.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Well,
little lady.
It seems to be broken now. It's not responding anymore, so it's just a curiosity.
It only seems to activate whenever I play my hurdy-gurdy, mate.
Do you think that's what the map was referring to as my friend has awoken?
What? Maybe?
You the friend?
Maybe this is. She'll refer to her hurdy-gurdy.
We're going on another quest, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going on another quest.
Well, that map was sending you up towards the Brittle Spine Mountains. Donnie, we're headed towards the Brittle Spine Mountains.
Are we bringing friends?
And she starts to rifle through her bag again, and she pulls out a large map case. It's about 3 feet long. Out of this pouch, it's about 10 inches deep, and pulls it out, and she turns it in the middle, and she kind of like slides the top of it off, and she pulls out this map that's like a 3-foot map. Rolls it out, and it's like 3 foot by 5 feet, and it is a map of the Greater Dale area. And my dogs are barking. It's driving up a wall. The Greater Dale area. So she's got all of the dales. It's got It's got Cormier. It's got Zental Keep. It's got all of these cities on it. And you see the Brittle Spine Mountains are located to the north of what is the Zental Keep area. And on it there are a number of notes, look like handwritten notes, and one of them says, actually, looking at the map, there's like 3 or 4 locations that say Lost Temple, but then they look like scratched off or X'd out. And up in the Brittle Spine Mountains, it says Lost Temple, and it says question mark, question mark. And she goes, well, that's kind of where we're already heading. I give you guys permission to join me on my quest.
Woo! Quest partners!
But understand that I get all publication rights to anything that we find.
Okay, but I get to at least tell the story. Sound like a fair deal?
Yes, you may tell the story. It will increase sales. So yes, that sounds good.
Great. I call co-author. Let's go.
Donnie, are you okay with this? You vouch for these people, right? They're not going to try to steal our discovery.
Oh no, I have trust in them already. I feel as though I can sense a bit of their character. And I know from my travels with Ivan that at the least he's very trustworthy.
Hey,
Justice we trust.
Even.
I haven't lied in 4 days.
You haven't
I can
lied
already
in
tell
4
where
days.
Impressive.
And you know what they say. If you're assuming,
It
you're making
makes
an ass out of
out of
you.
you and me.
You don't know
That's
how many
funny.
times I've heard that the last time we did this quest. We did a quest. Which ended us up here.
We
So,
broke
yeah.
through the glass of a mirror.
You walk through the glass of a what?
I know, it's really weird. I can tell you all about it as we walk.
Oh, I'm not walking. Oh my gosh, my legs are so short. I got my horse outside.
Well, I do have horsey too.
You
Her
do?
name was Buttercup. Was it Buttercup?
Yes, you had a horse named Buttercup. You don't
I
anymore.
had a horse named Buttercup. Do you have a pony or an actual full-size horse?
Well,
Or a buttered cup.
he's a loyal steed, and as you guys head out outside, and um, Donnie, you know that her loyal steed is actually um, a very large like wolfhound, like an Irish wolfhound that is fitted with a saddle, um, and he's got kind of like a war dog that she uses as a mount.
Oh,
And
cute.
she goes outside and she whistles, and when she does that, from around the building comes this large gray wolfhound, and with a small halfling-sized saddle on its back.
Whoa!
And the wolfhound comes over and lays down, and she gets onto the saddle, and then the dog pops up, and she goes, "Very good, Bartholomew."
Hmm.
And she goes, "So shall we set forth?"
Tally ho! She looks at
Tally
the party.
ho.
Tally ho!
Let's begin.
Your travels to the north take nearly 4 days. It is a uneventful trip, other than the changing weather patterns and the the cold wind from the north and off the mountains starts to pick up. It is it is early summer, but as you increase your altitude, the temperature drops. Um, you come to some low hills, and you meet a number of people that seem to be traveling south, as they are bringing goods and like trade caravans coming down to trade. On the third day of travel, you you run into a patrol of um, Zentarum, the soldiers of Zental Keep. When you see them in the distance, Kess, she tells you, "I'll catch up later. I'll catch up later. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna sneak around. Um, they don't like me. They don't like me around here." So she kind of rides. Her and Bartholomew will head off like at a 90-degree angle from the road that you're at to try to avoid the patrol. But the patrol comes up to the party, and the what looks like the highest ranking member of the patrol, which is a battle scarred orcish thug looking guy. Uh, I think he's half orc and maybe even like half Goliath because he's huge. But he's not a full orc, and he's definitely not a full Goliath. But he stands for about almost 7 feet tall. And uh, as you approach, as they approach you, a couple of the other guards. There's 6 members of this group. Um, One of them says, "Halt!" And he turns to this hulking figure of a man, and he says, "Shall we collect some taxes, sir?" And the man turns to him, and out of this man's mouth is a voice you would never expect to hear. "Yeah, I think we should go ahead and tax these guys. That's right." And he walks up to the to to the to Ivan, who's back. He walks up to Ivan and he goes, "Hey, that's some shiny armor you got there. You got a permit for that?"
Greetings, officer. not quite sure one would need a permit for an item of clothing or armor.
Oh, you're not quite sure, you say, huh? Let me tell you how the things work around here. If I say you need a permit, you need a permit.
What is your jurisdiction, good sir?
We're the Zentarum. We control all
Uh,
this area. Zent will keep its rules with an iron fist. It's a 1 gold piece tax per weapon, and a two gold piece tax per suit of armor. Yeah. So let me see. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What comes after 7, Mickey? Oh, that's 8, boss. No one asks you, you little lady.
I'll have you know I am perfectly average height for my race.
uh, is it possible for Ivan to roll some kind of insight check or something to see if he's attempting to swindle me or something?
Oh, you absolutely know that he is swindling you. You also know that in the area that the Zentarum does rule with an iron fist. They are
Oh.
the Zentarum are the military arm, the spy arm, the assassins of, and for under the control of Zintelkeep. Zintelkeep is uh, the capital of evil. It's controlled by the the um, uh, what's it called? The Temple of Bane, which is diametrically opposed to Tyr. Um, it is Mansoon is the evil equivalent of like an Elminster Blackstaff, or Elminster or Black or Blackstaff. He's an evil wizard, and it's also known that there are 3 beholders that are high in the command of the Zentarum.
Hmm.
When the
I see.
Zentarum move out of their control areas, they do so in force, and they always bring death, destruction, and suffering to where they venture.
Okay, so Ivan, knowing all this, he as soon as he hears, uh, the person claimed to be, from Zentari, he goes, he he puts his hand on his, uh, on the hilt of his blade. He says, you know, parading that word around here is awfully dangerous, evildoer. You better know to stand down.
Did you just call me an evildoer? I just follow orders, man.
I think at least, well, he's not calling you a truther.
Well, your organization, it's a bad place. You should not do as the beholders claim you should do, because that is a path down to evil. Trust me, I know it does not go down well. And I also know that these taxes are a load of baloney. Listen
We
to me
have the
well.
right
Warren
to
vow number
tax.
18. It's better to deceive than to be deceived. It's better to be deceived than to deceive, so
You're
you
making me
should know
confused.
to quit.
Are you guys gonna pay the tax or not? I'm getting 22 gold pieces, and you guys are free to go.
How much do you say?
22 gold pieces.
I refuse to give any gold to the Zentari.
Hmm.
Are you not gonna listen? Are we gonna have a problem here?
How about we trade in music?
Seems like a good trade-off, don't you
All
think?
of the all of the the soldiers seem to be their hands seem to be moving towards their weapons.
Let's
I
just play
wouldn't-
the stupid tax and get on with it.
The 22. How about 15?
You trying to negotiate with me? Make a persuasion check.
15.
Tell you what, I'll take the 15 gold pieces and that fancy looking instrument she's got there.
We kind of need that.
It's as I said, these men are not to be trusted.
I
We
got
shall
a
not hand you.
suit.
I shall not hand you a single piece of gold. You thieves!
Let's just give them the gold, and they can move on their way. They're not going to be getting this thing anyway.
You know, fine. You win this round. Be coming back for my gold. I hand him 22 gold pieces.
He takes it. He takes the coins and he hands it to one of his guys, who puts it into a he pulls out like a lockbox out of his pack, and he throws the gold in there, and then locks it back up and puts it back over there. And he goes, and the leader of the group, he goes, "Nice doing business with you. Next time you come down here, I think the toll's gonna get doubled, because you guys got you're giving me some attitude, and I don't like that."
It's well deserved.
What'd you say?
I said, I'm sure you'll get dessert later. Have a nice day.
That's what I thought you said. And they start to walk off.
Brat.
Still think you shouldn't have handed them gold.
Look, we don't have time to deal with their scullery. Let's move.
Ivan just kind of starts grumbling to himself, "Oh, justice."
Justice doesn't do anything when it controls the right of music. Let's just go.
Real quick
22
technical
gold.
question. Really quick technical question. Ivan, does anybody else see Ivan's camera? Because I don't see Ivan's camera.
Ivan.
I see him
the
on.
Discord, yeah. But on the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My internet did kind of like a poopy for a minute. Maybe
Yeah?
that's what desynced it.
Let me go ahead and I'm gonna try. Disconnecting. Let me try doing this. That was not a good thing. Now I have Ivan.
Hello.
And
Oh,
there we go.
Oh,
Now I got
everybody's moved.
Ahrman has blocked her
seeing
camera
now.
for a second. I
There
need
you
to. I know this is kind of early for our break, but I actually need to take a break real quick. If you guys remember, our guest star last time was my son John. He's leaving home, so I gotta say goodbye to him real quick. So we're gonna take our quick 10-minute break. Well, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for we've all had our iron rations, used the facilities, and are ready to continue our adventures.
Aye aye.
Yes.
Our melodious misadventures, one might say. Oh, this one would. All right, so you guys continue. The Zentarum, far out of sight. Kess rides back over, and she's like, "Are they gone?"
They're satisfied.
Oof,
They're shits.
man, last time they stopped me, whew, I got into it with this guy. He wanted to tax me for every piece of paper that I had. It was ludicrous.
No good.
I think we got off easy that time then.
I don't think it matters. You can probably avoid them in the future with a good old invisibility spell or something.
Yeah. Or Cass, where did you go?
I got really far away and I hid in the grass. It's easy when you're small. You know this.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So do you guys continue traveling, continue following the map. And as you follow the map, right, as you follow up, there you come to where the road ends, or not, where the path on the map and the road are going to separate from each other. And there's it's just you're just gonna be traveling over the land. There's no broken road. There's nothing. You don't find there's not any set path for you to travel. It looks like it's straight through the wilderness. There are broken trees and and it's kind of a semi-rocky terrain. As you uh, as you continue your journey, the forest becomes a little thicker, and then it becomes it starts to the trees start to get a little bit smaller because you find that you're now going uphill gradually, and then the hill begins to become steep. Everybody, give me a perception check.
Roger,
You got it,
Roger.
boss.
Not bad.
Ugh, super bad.
Don't do this.
Could be better.
I nat one.
Someone rolled persuasion. Oh wait, no. That was for before.
That was for the.
Yeah, I thought you rolled persuasion then perception. I found it funny.
Whoa, my thing.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
We're all aware of our surroundings.
For me.
Tell me, what do your half-elven eyes see? The ground.
let me roll for our little half-orc friend. Okay, all right. She seems to have her nose in a book, but you guys are well.
Yeah, Ivan is very upset about the evildoers that he just ran into.
It's
Right.
okay. It's all right, Ivan. You can talk about this later.
Okay, so
Why don't we discuss the philosophy of chaos and lawfulness, and whether or not it right to break the laws for good?
Ahrman, as you guys are traveling, Ahrman, you start to see signs um of of uh, on the side of a tree there'll be like some marking like where maybe a large predator has clawed at the tree to mark it, where there's you can see that there's an area of turf that's been torn up, again probably by a large predator, and you you start to notice also that the sounds of the birds and the small animals of the forest start to quiet, until they're almost imperceptible, almost like in this area they've stopped, but you can still hear some off in the distance.
Hmm. Yo, we gotta be careful. There sounds like there's something here.
Uh, when Ahrman says that,
Oh no! Okay, everything's fine. Don't mind me. I gotta.
so as she says that, I would love to, if possible, use my divine sense.
You don't sense any. You don't sense any celestials. You don't sense any undead. There, nothing there. You don't sense anything like that in the area.
One day I'll sense it.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah, one day I'll sense it.
I feel it.
And when Armand says that, I'm gonna spend a spell slot and cast Mage Armor.
Okay, so you cast your mage armor. What are you doing, Donnie?
Keeping aware of my surroundings. Donnie doesn't have any sort of preparational things. He always has his quarterstaff out though, because he uses that as a sort of an aid to walking, although it's not necessarily needed.
Uguay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Donnie, it's Donnie actually.
Okay. Is the last name Uguay?
Yeah, we'll have it be Uguay.
Great.
Donnie Uguay.
Take a bardic inspiration, Ivan,
Oh,
in case we get attacked. In the next
Thank
10
you.
minutes.
I don't know where to put this on my character sheet, so I'm just gonna put it anywhere.
So you guys are just continuing to move through this forested area.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mhm.
I even rolled pretty low on perception, so
Bad move. No, I'm playing.
this is when we die, I guess.
Just when you die.
Such a vote of confidence.
Whoa! Hold on. That was weird. Sorry, I had a little technical snafu. So you guys are moving through this forested area, and it is. Let me go ahead and move you guys to the right map. All right, so if you guys can go ahead and place yourselves on the map down near the. Actually, put yourself near the top of the map.
Oh. Whoops.
Hey, it actually worked that time.
How does one do so?
Okay, so you're going to go into your journal, and then
My journal.
yeah, so
Like the newspaper thingy.
There's a tab, yeah, next to the two chat boxes.
Oh, I
that's
see
on
it.
the top right.
Journal.
So click on that,
Donatello.
and then click on your name, and then drag your name over to the map, and you can drop it.
Whoa.
Move
Donatello.
yourself up.
Donatello Uguay.
Uguay. Yeah.
Uguay.
Donnie Uguay Tello.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's that on the
Whoa.
right hand side?
Nothing.
We didn't see
No,
anything.
no,
We didn't see anything.
These aren't the droids you're looking for. Okay, so I need to throw Kess on here. Hold on. Where did Kess go? There's Kess. There you go. So there's Kess. Kess is hanging in there. She kind of sticks close to Donnie because she has a tendency to talk his ear off, trying to get him to tell her stories about the Lost Lands and the places where he's been that she has yet to travel. Sorry about that. My dogs are over.
Sounds like they were chasing after the cat.
No, there's somebody that knocked on the door, and they're in the bedroom, so they're freaking out. This is the one that makes so much noise, so you guys can hear. This is Spazosaurus Rex.
Hey, Spaz.
Gino knows
He's a
Spaz.
little-
He's a little dog that likes to
dude.
bark at people.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys are walking along the path here, and I need it's everybody give me another perception check.
Oh, I'm about to be super perceptive right about now.
Oh, you.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Yeah, my
It
rolled over.
was right there, and then it rolled to 2, so there we go.
That's the same thing that happened to me. Like I rolled it right
Yeah,
over 20.
me.
We all rolled Dookie. I just wanted to be known.
Oh, Kess didn't do good either. All right, so
We're all reading Kess's book.
this is what happens.
Ambush.
We all get pounced on.
Yep, this is definitely ambush time.
Oh, that's a big kitty.
Oh, those are real big kitties.
Well, seeing as they're wolves,
Oh,
Oh my.
coming running out of from the underbrush are these 4 dire wolves. I think those are a little big. Nope,
Ah, I
10,
guess the
yeah, 10
situation
by
is
10.
dire.
And we'll go ahead and we will roll initiative.
there we go.
I'm rolling 2 initiatives for
Yes.
the wolves.
Okay, I can deal
I'm
with
just
that.
happy I'm not gonna.
Of
roll
course,
on
I'd get a nat 20 now.
Yeah.
And you guys forgot to click on your character sheets, didn't you?
Oh,
What do you mean?
let me do that again.
I'll add you in here. Hold on. All right, so we
How
got.
did someone roll a 19.1?
It's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I rolled a 19, and my dexterity modifier is 0.1.
Okay.
I'm just happy it's not negative anymore. Jeez.
So we got Zeeck. And we got, since nobody did this. Did you roll initiative, Ahrman?
I did. I guess this is a case of it not going through. Apologies.
And
Yeah, I don't know how to sync it up like that.
so what you have to do is you have to click on your token before you go and roll your initiative. And it labels it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So Donnie has a 23. Zeeck has a 13. Up one. Ahrman. Oh, Ahrman did roll. Never mind. Yours did work. Okay. And Ivan has a. What does Ivan have?
19.
19. Oh, nice. All right. So let's have these in the order. Okay. So Donnie would normally go first, but Donnie is surprised. So he gets no action this turn. Ivan, it's your initiative, and you get no action this turn. And then the first set of dire wolves. So this is. All right, so these dire wolves come crashing up, and they both run up, and they both are attacking. One of them is attacking Ivan, and the other one is attacking Ahrman.
Each square represents 5 feet.
Yes, each square represents 5 feet.
Ow.
So the first one, okay, I'm going to attack Ahrman first. So I have
Okay.
armor hit. He hits armor class 15.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
That's
needs.
a fit. That's a hit. Okay. This giant wolf, like 10 feet long, almost 10 feet long, comes bounding over, and he just lashes out and bites into you, grabbing you by the foot. And as he grabs you by the foot, I need you to make a strength saving throw. You are knocked prone, and you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
How much health do I have? I do not have a lot of health. Jesus.
And then against Donnie, or not Donnie, against Ivan,
It's like, what did I
have hit AC 20.
That hits.
No, sorry, AC 17. AC 17, sorry.
Still hits.
I was like,
17
oh,
hits,
man.
okay. This one also bites out of your foot. Give me a strength saving throw. Oh, wow, what awesome damage.
Is that sarcasm? I
Here's
did
a save for you. That's a save coming in hot.
Oh, man.
You are also knocked
Hot.
prone.
Wait.
And what?
Excuse me, DM.
Yeah.
Can I use the advantage you gave me 2 weeks ago?
Can you use your inspiration?
Yeah, sorry, inspiration.
Yes, you may spend your inspiration point to reroll your saving throw.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that's
Okay,
where.
so you
nice.
save. You still take 5 points of piercing damage. That is the minimum damage that he can do. And then that is Zeke's turn, and so Zeeck doesn't get to do anything, and Ahrman doesn't get to do anything. And from the other side, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep, 40, right? Oh, 50. Oh. You come up to there, and let's see. Is he going to attack? Oh, okay. So he's going to go there. He's going to go there, and then 2 attacks. One of them is going to attack is going to attack Kess. It lashes out trying to bite Kess, and it is going to hit Kess, and Kess is going to make her saving throw. Kess kind of slips her foot out of the jaws of this slobbering, growling, gnashing creature, and she takes 13 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
I said 13. And then Donnie, the other one is attacking you. He gets a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
It lashes out and it tries to bite you, and you turn your shell so that it catches the shell, and it yelps in pain as it chips one of its teeth. And that will be the end of its turn. And that brings us back to the top of the initiative with Donnie. What will you do?
So towards the dire wolf that had just lashed out at me, I am going to give it a little slappy slap with my quarterstaff that I already have out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, let's see, 14.
That is a hit.
All right, let's go. And damage-wise, we got a 9.
9 points of damage. Okay.
And then as a, let's see, for my bonus action, I'll do a unarmed strike as well. So I have a quick question because on my page it shows unarmed strike and my claws as 2 separate attacks. Would it just be considered my claws for the unarmed strike?
Yes.
Slash.
You can do your unarmed strike. Can be any natural weapon that you have, or it can be your. You can make it as an open hand strike. Either one.
It could be my quarterstaff again, or
No, it can be it has to be
Okay,
an
yeah,
unarmed strike. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Then I'll do my my claws.
Hold on one second. Somebody's
Oh.
calling my name. 1 second. Just have right back.
Does a 20 hit?
No.
We will find out.
Ah, man.
We'll find out in the next episode.
All right, Donnie's doing front flips, back flips. He's spinning around on his quarterstaff. You guys get to see a real
Uguay.
show. Donnie Uguay Tello.
Uguay.
Hmm. I'm so lucky that my AC is just naturally 17.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
What's yours?
Mine is like 14, I think.
Sheesh.
Because my dexterity is so low.
My dex is, I mean, my dex is only like 16. I have 16 dex, 16 wisdom, 15 strength, and then like
Yeah, that's
12.
a high dex. My dex is 10.
Yeah. Oh man.
And it's only 10 because I used my ASI to increase it from 8.
Well, the thing is,
So-
I don't get a dex bonus for my AC. It's because I'm a turtle. It naturally is a 17.
Yeah,
I
from
mean,
your
that's
shell.
yeah, just because I got my little shell, man. I was thinking about using one of my keys just to finish it off, but we gotta save that for a little bit.
Ah, there it is. There we go.
What?
What?
It's posted in the meme-orama. That's just Donnie ready for battle.
That's amazing.
This is his
Meme
catchphrase. Cowabunga.
Well, I hope all 4 of our viewers, I'm wondering if half of them is just us watching our own stream. But
He's
hey,
just saying.
Well, I have 5 here.
yeah, that's what I mean. How
Yeah,
many people are here? Can you count, Ivan?
All right, let's see.
I think it is.
One, two,
Episode 99 of Volcano Hero. No,
Great anime.
it came out in English 3 days ago.
Duh. Blech. Not playing.
Subs, not dubs. I mean,
I think
I will usually prefer subs, but there are very rare exceptions.
Yeah, I feel like one exception is the
Hero
Full
Academia.
Metal
That's gonna be 6 days.
the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Mm.
Dub is actually I think pretty good.
I'm gonna go back.
I am.
I don't watch anime.
How dare you? Get out of here.
I heard.
Fucking weebs.
That hurts even more.
Ah, that hurts you more.
Sorry about that
No, but, like-
stream. I'm back. I did not mean to have to do that, but it was a family emergency thing, so I had to deal with that. So, all right.
okay.
So,
Does a 20 hit?
yes, a 20 hits. Well, if a 14 hits, why are you even
I
asking?
know, it was a joke.
What
it
is
was a joke.
wrong with you?
All right, and for damage, 6 damage.
6 more points of damage. All right. So you
Donnie's laying the pipe.
smack. You spin your staff around and you catch him, and then as it's kind of reeling back, then you lash out and you slash it with your claws. And Ivan, it is your. Or do you have any movement or anything you want to do? Are you staying where you are you or any other actions? Actually, the movement's all you have.
Well, I
left,
used
but-
my bonus action already.
But you haven't used your movement. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, it would promote an opportunity of attack if I were to if I were to. No, I think I would just stay right here.
Okay. All right, and it is Ivan's turn.
Great. So, Ivan is gonna move one single square
Okay.
and targeting this guy over here.
Okay.
Away from my companions, foul beast! And I will use Thunderous Smite, controversially, instead of a regular smite.
No.
So you don't have to make an attack roll first.
Yes, I do have to make an attack roll first. I
What
clicked it,
the?
expecting it to make an attack roll, but okay.
Yeah, you need to actually make
So,
an attack roll first. You have to hit before you can
yeah.
smite.
Whoops. Well,
At least we know
if
how
it
much you're
hits, that'll be
working
the damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ah.
that's going to hit. So
Cool.
yes.
Okay.
strength
Big
save.
meaty swing.
And the 2d6 is 7, right? 7 thunder damage.
Yep. So let's make a saving throw. We push 10 feet away from you and knock prone. Okay. All right. So. All right. So I gotta make a DC. What was he? A DC 12 strength check. Okay. So strength saving throw. Here we go. He fails his saving throw. No, he makes it. He's a 12. So he makes a saving throw. The crack of thunder echoes through the area, nearly deafening all of you. But the beast, he kind of pushed back a little bit, but he snarls and is very angry with you. 17 points of damage, but he is severely bloodied.
He's still alive after that.
Yes, he is still alive.
Jeez.
That is sad.
Yeah, I mean, I pumped out a meaty 16 damage. I think you pumped out like.
And then it is the one up on Ahrman.
Ow.
Ahrman, the prone figure that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Armor class 21. No, sorry, 18. 18.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Okay, and purple die. 5 points. Are you kidding me? Double ones.
I'll take it.
All right, and then Ivan, the one that you didn't attack, is going to actually he's going to move up here, and then he is going to attack Zeeck. Armor class 18.
Yep.
You need to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You are knocked prone, and you take. So he grabs you by the ankle, and he flips you up. He actually flips you over. You tumble head over heels 2 times, and then you slam to the ground, and you take 8 points of piercing damage as your leg is grievously wounded by the bite.
Hmm.
Ugh.
And then it is your turn.
Ow. So that happened.
So standing
that's-
up costs you half of your movement rate.
I can still use like spells and stuff prone, correct?
Yeah, if you want to, but remember, if you're prone, they have advantage to hit you.
Okay, I'll stand up. And then I'm going to spend a second level spell for Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Let's see. So that'll be 3. I'm going to go the one that's in front of me,
Okay.
the one over here, and the one next to Ahrman.
Okay, so you're going to attack you're going to attack 3 of them. Which
Yeah.
one would you like? Let's just do them from left to right on the screen.
Sure. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 1. Perfect. 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. Let me clear that out. I'll just roll my damage now. That's a 8 damage
8
for
points of
this one.
damage. Okay. All right.
Next is number 2. Okay. 30,
Also
20
a
to
hit.
hit.
Also a hit.
Boom. 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
No, watch
And-
the one that's hurt is not going to get hit. I have a feeling. Yep.
And that beam soars wide.
Yeah, like it was rolling, it's sliding on a 19, and then all of a sudden, it boop right over there.
And that will that actually the ray of it screams over and actually strikes this tree, and it sets it aflame.
Oh, shit. Cool. Excuse my language. So I'm gonna can't really move anywhere without getting an advantage attack. So I'm gonna stay. Oh, that's awesome.
Whoops.
All right, there we go. That's better. So then it is Ahrman. It is your turn.
Oh boy. Uh, is it still on me?
Yes, there's one right in front of you, kind of standing over you, biting at you.
Um,
So the scorching ray didn't like loosen it a little bit, loosen the grip a little bit.
Oh no, it tripped her. It didn't actually it isn't holding
Oh.
on to her. It reached down and it grabbed her and it pulled her foot out from
Okay,
underneath
okay.
her. Dire wolves. Every attack gets a trip.
I would
They're
like to
insane.
cast sleep.
Are you standing up first or are you
I will try and stand.
okay, so standing up uses half your movement rate, so then you're going to cast sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead and roll it.
I'll be casting it at second level, because I can
Okay.
do that now.
Alright, so you are hitting 22 hit points worth of creatures. Where is the point that you're choosing?
The point I would be choosing would be quite about right in front of me.
Okay. Okay, so you can affect so if you like are targeting it in this area here, you're gonna that cube is going to go with that one, and that one. It'll because it's a 20-foot creature within 20 feet. So if you put it where is it? We centered it right here. You have
That includes us, right?
yes, it does include you.
All right,
But
then I'll move it
uh
back here.
okay, so you so it starts with the lowest hit points.
Mhm.
And so this one here, uh, this one here is going to fall asleep. Actually, he's going to make a saving throw first. Is it wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so wisdom saving throw. Ooh, they actually have a bonus to their wisdom saving throw.
Well, of course.
And he saves.
Ah, nah.
Barely.
So
God.
that one seems to like nod off there, and
That wolf
then
is going to be the thorn in my side.
okay, does anyone in that area have less than 22 hit points?
Me.
You do? You fall
I have
asleep.
20.
Zeeck
Cool.
falls, or no, Zeeck, make a saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do have advantage on wisdom saving throws. I see. Let's see if that works.
DC is 14.
That's a 7. And I can use that, right? Yeah, let's do that real quick. Hopefully this one was better. Well, a little better. 15.
Yes.
Hey.
Zeeck, you feel this magic starting to ensnare you as her lullaby is played, and you have to shake your head and stay and keep snapped out of it. Does anybody else have less than or 22 or less hit points?
Nope.
Okay,
No.
nothing falls asleep.
Ah! Well, that's a waste of a spell. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself as well.
Okay. Oh no,
Bonus
you can't.
action.
You can't because that's 2 leveled spells. You can only cast 1
Oh.
leveled spell. Yeah. So healing word. You could cast a cantrip with 1 action and then cast healing word, but you cannot cast 2 leveled
Really?
spells. That
But it's a
is
bonus action.
and it's a leveled spell. It specifically is that way. It's written out that way. Otherwise, a sorcerer could spend sorcery points and cast 2 fireballs in a round.
Okay. Okay. It's fine.
There are some streams that allow you to cast that allow their players that is homebrewed, and I am playing rules as written for spellcasting.
Okay.
But you can drink a healing potion as a bonus action.
I'll take it.
But I don't know if you have any healing potions on you.
You
Yeah,
gave
that's what it
me
is.
one at the beginning.
So you pop a healing potion. That is
Yep.
a straight 10 hit points. I don't make you roll healing potions. You just
Great.
drink them, and they give you a regular healing potion heals you for 10. A greater healing potion heals you for 20, and a superior healing potion heals you for 30. Thank you, Dungeon Dudes and the Dungeons of Drakkenheim, for giving me that rule that I have accepted into all of my games. Because drinking a healing potion and rolling a 1 is just it completely. It's like it was a waste. It's like a waste of an action or a bonus action. So all right. So that is them, and now it is this guy. This guy is going to actually Actually, no, sorry. I'm missing. Uh, no, she actually goes last. Okay. So this wolf is going to disengage, and he's going to disengage. and he moves. He seems to be running away. This one, though, is going to attempt to hit. Yes, again. Getting a critical hit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, critical hit. So
Boy.
that's going to be 4d6 damage.
I thought you said
Oh.
I thought you said 46 damage. I'm like,
No,
that's...
four
Like,
d6,
bypass.
but that's a lot of fives. 5,
Oh, no.
10, 15, plus 3 is 18 points of damage. 18 points of piercing damage. She is severely bloodied, and let's see if she makes her saving throw or if she's not. She makes her saving throw and is not knocked prone, but she is not in a good way. Definitely not in a good way. But it is her initiative, and she actually she uses her cunning action to disengage, and she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 feet to come over here, and then she that quill that she has, she kind of points the quill over at the at the um, at the one that attacked her, and she it is the quill kind of looks like it turns into a flaming quill that shoots across the battlefield, and let's see, drop the die, roll the die, and she hits AC 15. That's going to hit, and she deals. Gonna deal 6 points of fire damage as her flaming quill slams into the side of this creature, and then it almost like it reappears in her hand. And that is her turn, and Donnie, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Donnie is going to. Okay. Donnie's gonna attack this. Can you see? You can't see my mouse. This wolf right here.
If you click on it, if you long click on
Yeah,
it,
Oh,
it
click
will
and
okay.
hold.
do that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if my click is registering right now.
Is it the one?
The one that's right next to me.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
This guy, right?
he's gonna. Yeah, the one right next to me. He's gonna swing at that one with his quarterstaff once again. Yikes. That is an 11.
That is a miss.
Unfortunate. But for the bonus action, let's see. He's going to use.
Sorry. A little thing that I wanted to. How how does flanking work in in our game in this case?
I do not have flanking. It's I haven't been using flanking in this. I've just been doing rules as written for. Uh, so unfortunately,
Okay.
you do not have flanking.
Fair enough. Okay. Just double checking.
Bonus action, he's going to use the unarmed unarmed strikes, but I'm gonna expend a key point to do
Flurry of blows.
flurry of blows, which is
2 attacks.
2 unarmed strike
Yep.
attacks. All right, so the first one. Oh, also, for the open hand technique, it says whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks,
Mhm.
you can impose the following. Yeah. So first one.
That is a hit.
Nice. For 7. And then, do I just roll the other one, or does the effect take
No,
place?
you okay? So what? Okay, so what is what is your open hand attack? What does it say?
It says, whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects on that target.
Okay.
Falls prone if it fails the dex saving throw, DC 13. Get pushed up to 15 feet. And if it fails a strength saving throw, DC 13, it can't take reaction until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So what are you imposing on him?
The prone.
You're gonna knock him. You're gonna try to knock him prone. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the number again?
13. Dex.
He does not save. He gets an 11, so you knock him
You roll
prone.
strength, but it's dex.
Oh, it's Dex. Okay, sorry.
Let me
Well,
see.
the die roll is an 8 plus his plus 2 to dexterity. Still does not save. So
Okay.
he
And
is
so
knocked prone. So your next attack on your flurry of blows, you have advantage.
let's go. All right, so we'll roll with advantage. Nat 20, baby. Let's go.
There it is.
All right. How does the critical hit roll things work?
You roll double the dice, so it should actually let you just
Do it automatically?
Yeah, it should just allow you to click the damage and it should do it automatically.
Oh no, it didn't do it. It rolled
Okay.
1 and
Okay, so roll it
then
again. And we just
yeah.
roll. Okay, so you had a 1 on the die, and then you had a 3 on the die. So it is
10 points.
so 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Wait, why 7?
Because okay, so your first die roll, you roll a d4, and it's a d4 plus 3. So you rolled a 1 that gave you a 4. Your second roll,
Yeah.
you only get to add another d4, and that was a 3. So
Oh, okay.
you deal a total of 7 points of damage. And that takes him down, and he is bloodied. Are you still bloodied, Ahrman?
No, I'm good now.
Okay, all right. All right. Any movement, Donnie? Oh, are you imposing anything else on this one, or is it just once per turn?
Let's see. Nope, I can impose another thing. It
Okay.
says whenever you hit. So the second one hit, so I'll do so it's knocked prone, and then I'll do the can't take a reaction until
Okay.
my next turn.
All right. So then he can't attack you if you'd like to move.
That's the big brain strat right there.
Let's see, but I mean, yeah, I want to get it, so I can move 40, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we'll move like right there.
Okay. So you move on over there, and Ivan, it is your turn.
I kind of excitedly turn to Donnie and go like, just like old times, eh, buddy? And I move over here to where he was, and I shall use my greatsword. That's what I shall do. With a big slashy boy of slashiness.
And you miss.
And can I use the bardic inspiration now?
Yeah, you use your bardic inspiration to add your You were inspired? I thought she inspired Donnie.
No, I inspired Ivan.
Okay.
It's a D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
You miss.
Come on, man. Okay, well that's what that is.
You try.
I'll
Your
smack that.
sword, you feel like it's missing, and then you're like, oh no, I just need to turn it left. I need to come back left, and the wolf, its head moves to the side just barely.
Well, he rolled with advantage, didn't he? Because the wolf was knocked prone. Wasn't
Oh
he?
yeah, you have to have advantage. You have advantage on this attack because the wolf is
Yes.
prone.
Ah, see, I remember.
Yeah.
You get one more try, buddy.
So
Oh
no,
my
That's
goodness.
so good.
Did you swing once or twice?
it was once.
No, I can't help you there.
Yeah. The advantage did not help.
Unfortunately.
Any bonus actions?
Wave my fist in the air.
Wave your fist in the air. Okay, that works.
Just,
Or just-
ah.
And it is the actions of the wolves. So the wolf that is in front of Ahrman,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to uh, attack you again.
Okay.
Armor class 10.
No.
And the one that was attacking Zeeck, he's not going to attack Zeeck because he is actually going to attack the one with the big pointy stick that tried to hit him. And he is going to get a critical hit.
Yikeronis, jabroni.
And that will be
Cool, bro.
dices. That is going to be 10, 13, 16 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw, DC 12.
Is it not going?
I need a DC 12 saving throw from you, Ivan.
Did it not go though? I guess it didn't go. I'll try again.
Oh, well, no, let's give it a second then. Oh, yeah, you saved. So you are not knocked prone.
Good job for me. But 12 is quite a lot though.
All right. And it is Zeke's turn.
Sorry, just confirming. How much damage was that?
That was 16.
That's a lot of damage.
Are you bloodied?
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
Oogway's chilling. Or Donnie.
Oh, you were putting it on you. Okay.
Sorry.
And Zeek, what is it that the Gnome of Power shall do next?
Shall unmute his mic. That's what he shall do.
Now it's my turn to be muted. So I'm going to cast
One is
Acid
prone.
Splash between these two here. The 1 and 2. So that's a dex save of 14, please.
Can you go ahead and click your cast real quick for me?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. It somehow just decided to roll.
Yeah, I
I don't know
if it
why.
worked that way. Okay.
Cast. There it is. There it is. Boom. Okay,
All right,
why does it
so-
keep doing that? For some reason, it's not letting me like. Oh, there it is.
So
There we go.
okay, you hurl a bomb of acid. Choose one or two creatures you can see within range. Target wants to take 30 saving throw. Take d6 acid damage. So you cast this, and it one saves and the other fails.
Mm.
This
All right,
one-
so let's
This one
see.
fails. So it takes 2 points of damage.
Yep.
And the other one saves, so it takes no damage. It the one directly in front of you did not, or doesn't seem to be had been affected. He did that thing where a cat sees a cucumber and he jumps up straight up in the air as the splash happens.
And dang it! All right, that's all I have. Actually, no, I'm
Okay.
going to move over one space.
Okay. That one actually doesn't have reactions right now, so you could actually move it. You could. Well, if you
Oh, yeah,
move
that's right.
another space, then you're at the other one.
10, 20. Well, I have to go around if I like, since he's right there. I can't
You
really
can
like.
move through him. I'll let you move through his
5,
space.
10, 15, 20. Boom! There we go.
Okay. And Ahrman, it is your turn.
Yay! I'm a little pissed off that sleep didn't work.
On anyone. Not even
Even
on the
me.
party. Yeah, I was.
You almost got Zeeck.
I'm like, stretching a little bit.
That was accident.
That was a planned accident.
Backing up. Here?
That will provoke an attack of opportunity unless you are using your action to disengage.
Nope, never mind. I'll poke him with a rapier.
Poke him with that nifty rapier you have.
Yes.
Oof.
And your rapier misses as you stab towards his leg, and it moves it out of the way.
Should have struck the one that was knocked prone.
Meh. I go meh in your general direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so any bonus action?
Healing word on Ivan.
Roll it. You gain 7 hit points back, Ivan, as a rejuvenating energy seems to surge through you as you hear the melodious voice
You
of
got this!
Ahrman.
You got this, fam.
Tyr believes in you.
Thanks. Comforting. I am no longer bloodied in this case.
One of the wolves seems to be retreating, and this one is going to step forward and say, "Oh, look, snack."
It smiles back.
Armor class 23.
Ah, that hits.
That's why I got out from in between them. I was like, yeah, I'm not staying there.
For 12 points of piercing damage. And
Yeah,
a
Ivan's a little bit of a daredevil.
strength saving throw, please.
I will give you all the strength saving throws that you ask.
Oh,
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you succeed in your
Nice.
saving throw. You are still on your feet. You are Ivan the Rock, steadfast on his feet.
I am a rock.
However, I am bloodied again.
Ah.
And Donnie, it is your turn.
Donnie sees that Ivan is in need of aid, and so to the wolf that's still knocked prone, he's gonna try finishing it off, so that way he's not pinned down anymore. So the wolf's still knocked prone until it's turn,
Yeah,
right?
until it has to be able to use its movement to be able to get
He's
up.
gonna hit once with the quarterstaff, and we got a 22, which hits. And then for damage,
Well, since you're rolling for advantage, since you're attacking with advantage, you need to. Actually, no,
it did roll.
he stood up.
Oh, he stood up?
Yeah, because he already had his initiative and he attacked Ivan.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
It's
think
fine.
both hit because okay. One was a 20 or plus the 5, and the other one would have been like a 17, I think.
Yeah, that's it. So you do 8 points of damage. It is
It.
still alive.
And then with a bonus
Dang.
action, he's gonna unarmed strike it. Alright, please hit. 20.
That
Let's
is a
go.
hit. See if you can do enough
Alright,
damage. He's
come
close.
on. Finish him off. 6.
How does he die?
How does he die? Alright.
Swiftly, I
Yeah.
hope.
Alright, so from behind with the quarterstaff, he smacks it and grabs its attention while it's turned around. He puts his quarterstaff behind him and gouges its eyes out as he swipes his claws. Then it falls down, bloodied.
Oh, like we're all just looking over there now, like, what
Like,
was
oh,
that?
shoot.
And the dire
You just
wolf
see
is expired. You
you just see
tear out
eyeballs.
its eyes, but you misjudged. You were just trying to blind it.
I misjudged
But
my own strength. I was like,
Your
oh.
your claws pierce its skull, and when you do your snatching motion, you actually take the top portion of its skull with you, and the body just drops limp to the ground.
Nice.
Will
I
you?
go.
You have movement.
I do have movement, and so I will.
Oh, I forgot to have Kess attack. I'll have Kess attack after you. Sorry.
Can I see who looks as though they're more badly injured? Between.
Well, Kess
I think
looks
it's the eye that. Or
Kess
no,
looks
I meant.
worse than Ivan does.
And then um. Uh, um. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. Ahrman.
Ahrman, yeah.
Ahrman looks fine.
Ahrman, yeah.
Ahrman.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
She says she's not bloodied, so she's good. She
All
got
right. In
missed
that
last
case,
time, so.
I'll go ahead and see if I can somewhat draw the attention of this dire wolf. So I'll go ahead and over here and try. Actually, let's see. I was here. Yeah, I'll go here instead.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Kess she waves her quill and hurls her quill again. And oh man, she hits that. She didn't hit that hard. That was a good one. Excuse me, sorry, I was yawning. It's been a long day.
You're fine.
Let's see. So it is. See if you can do better damage this time.
Then 6.
No, she's gonna do worse damage. She does 5 points of damage.
Of course.
No good.
And then she's going to move over here. So she attacked this one here. Ivan, your turn.
Okay. Round 2, foul beast. And Ivan's gonna grab his great sword, and instead of slashing, he's gonna try, stoking it, like poking it in the chest.
Okay.
And here's the roll in 3, 2, 1.
That's a hit.
Hey,
He finally hits.
Oh, come on. I did 17 points of damage in the first round, you guys.
Uh,
So that's a hit, and it does 7 damage, right? 7
Yep.
slashing damage.
That's what it says. So that would be.
And I think that's all I can do in my turn. I'm not going to move or anything.
All right. And then it is this direwolf over here, growling at Ahrman, lashing out, napping. Hitting AC 19. Ahrman, this direwolf continues to snack on you, and he hits you for 11 points of piercing damage. And I believe you're muted because I cannot hear you.
I'm here.
How is Ahrman doing?
Keyword was
So she is down.
she's bloodied.
Oh, she's bloodied? Okay.
Down but not out.
I got nervous there for a second.
And that's how we would end the series. Well, got killed by direwolves.
that's it.
End of the show, y'all.
It can happen any week. All right, and then the wolf is actually going to move over here.
Perfect.
And it is Zeke's turn.
Ooh, let's go Zeeck.
I'm gonna do since I caused a nice little forest fire already. I'm going to do another scorching ray attack on these two.
Okay, the one that's in front of Ahrman looks more haggard than the other one.
That one.
Yep.
All right. So let's.
And you
do-
can do the scorching ray and then look at the results and then target the other one. Yeah, I'll let you do it that way.
Okay. So I'll aim first at the one next to Ahrman. Take my shot. Oh, come on. I'm just burning through everybody today. Let's do
That
that.
is a miss.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna take another shot. Much better. 22
That
to
is a
hit.
hit. Roll damage.
4 damage.
Well, that's not good damage. Isn't that 2d6? Yeah, you're not rolling good damage either.
I'm not good. I'm not rolling good damage at all.
Okay, he is bloodied though now.
So I'll take another shot at the one that's bloodied now.
Okay. That
Ooh,
is
barely.
a miss.
Yeah.
Just barely a miss. So the ray strikes the ground right in front of him as he leaps back, snarling in your general. Ahrman.
Take a few steps back, anyways.
Yay.
All right, Ahrman, it
It's
is
my
your
turn.
turn.
Bugger off, you overgrown puppy. Gak!
This might be the last episode if we keep this up.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I'm perfectly fine. I know you guys are kind of beat up.
Oh, gee, thanks.
The
I'm feeling
You
advanced-
burned
are
on myself.
and healing word on yourself. Oh, you're burning through those spell slots.
I am. I'm on my last one for level 1 slots.
And you gain 5 hit points back.
Yay.
Rolling that one did not help that. All right, so Mr. Donnie, are you ready for your
I'm
for
ready.
your attack? There we go. Roll the hit. 19.
Ah, that hits.
That's a hit. All right. So it does. Like purple one.
Remember how you said you were the only one
Burr.
that was okay?
For
For
How does,
14 points of piercing damage.
how does patient defense work?
What does it say?
Oh wait, no. Where was it? I thought there was let's see. No.
I mean, it
I thought there was a ability I
beyond
could use
20
to-
or sorry beyond or D&D Beyond, it calculates your AC, uses all of your abilities and all of your specialties and stuff when it calculates it.
Yeah, I just I thought there was an ability I could use to key to dodge, but I'm not seeing it right now, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'll take it. How much was it? 14?
14 points, yep. One below max.
Like yikes, Scoo.
And make a strength saving throw, please.
All right, here we go. 18.
And you save. You do not fall prone. And
But
then it is Kessa's turn. Kess is going to throw another firebolt. She's going to attack the Ahrman, hitting AC 15, which is a hit. Throwing her 2d10 damage again. See if she can actually do the damage. Oh, there we go. That's better. She does 19 points. Oh,
Jeez,
Oh,
she yeah,
meaty hit.
yeah, that was a meaty hit for 2d or 2d10. Uh, she she goes, "Will you please stay down?" And she hurls her flaming firebolt, and it strikes the direwolf who had turned its head at her taunt squarely through the eye, and there's a little poof as its head explodes.
oh,
Oh my.
Sweet.
And then it is Donnie's turn. Oh, sorry. This one down here has fled. He's off the map and running away. And you
Alright,
don't really have a
well,
chance of catching him because he has a movement speed of 100.
Jeez.
Yeah, when he makes a dash action. So Donnie, it is your initiative.
I'm about to send this direwolf to meet its maker. I'm gonna start with guess what? The quarterstaff attack. We'll see. It is a 19.
Good.
Big meaty 10 damage. And then how's it looking? Am I able to tell how it's looking so far?
That should be the next 30 minutes or plus.
Overall to Jace sleeping in the living room.
Okay. I'm sorry. Say that again. The last part.
Oh, you're fine. I did with the quarterstaff about 10 damage.
All right. So are you your bonus action? Any extra
Yep.
attacks?
Bonus actioning a claw attack. How's it looking?
He is now bloodied off that 10.
We're gonna do it. 24. Almost
That
a
will hit.
critical. All right. 7.
For another 7. He is
Max
getting
damage.
down to his last legs.
And that
And-
will be
Those off. Don't worry.
Ivan, it is your turn.
Okay.
finish him off, Ivan.
Hopefully I will.
Don't miss.
Hopefully I won't.
Don't.
Great sword time.
Great sword.
We believe in you.
attack.
We believe in you.
Use the hilt.
You
Hey!
Hey!
Throw it like a
Ivan,
bullet.
I see you. The wolf is being attacked, and he's like darting his head back and forth, deciding which one of the two of you he's going to attack. And Ivan just gives a cackling, or not cackling, but like a lioness roar, "Ah!" and brings his sword down, severing the head of the
Yeah.
creature.
Jeez, oh man. Good job.
Good job, team.
And the dire
Good
wolves
job,
have
Donnie.
been defeated.
Should we deal with this? I don't know. Does anybody have any water?
I got a water flask.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I cast Ray of Frost on it?
Yeah, you can cast some Rays of Frost. You
I
start
was thinking
casting
we
Ray of
just-
Frost, and start, it takes you a good, minute to, to die to take it down, but you're able to put out the fire. The tree is severely damaged, but it will recover eventually.
Oh well. Shall we continue? You're looking
Yeah.
dapper as always.
How's everyone looking?
I'm okay.
I'm not as okay as he would like to be.
Yeah, I feel same with
Oh,
Donnie. He's okay, but
What time of day is it?
yeah, I was gonna say, what's the time for that?
This is mid-afternoon. You guys
Oh.
could easily either take a
we could
short
take a
rest
short rest.
if you
Yeah,
like
let's
to.
take a short rest.
That's a good
Yes.
idea, I think.
So you're taking your short rest. While you're taking your short rest, go ahead and are you doing anything, Ahrman?
Nope. I'm good.
What? You need to. Okay, Ahrman, I'm going to help you here a little bit. You have a little thing called Song of Rest.
Oh,
So are you going to do anything during the?
yes, I will do Song of Rest. Thank you.
So what do you do?
I will play the hurdy-gurdy.
Okay, so you begin to play your instrument. So go ahead and I forgot to turn on the music for the battle. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you start playing your instrument during this short rest where you recover some hit points and are you going to regain any spell slots, Zeeck?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery
Okay.
to get once per day for short rest. So yeah,
You
I'll
can-
recover one.
You can get a level 2 spell slot. It's half your.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get
So-
one. So I'm gonna recover one of my level 2 spells.
Okay.
I'm confused on what just happened. I was trying to roll 2 die.
Well, it rolled 1 die, so roll another one. Okay, so you gain 3 and a 6, and you get to add another d6.
Oh yeah, so that's. So roll a d6, he said?
Yeah, you get to add a d6.
Well, I
What's-
gained
what's-
all of my health back.
Oh, the one.
What's the deal with Song of Rest?
It
You gain
adds.
a-
Sorry, go ahead.
You add an extra d6 to it. Short
6,
rest.
7, 8, 9, 10.
I receive 1d6 of health.
Yeah, additional hit points. Yeah.
Almost full health. There's a thing here. It says I could wait. Reset.
See,
Hold
20.
on.
Okay, so it's.
Oh, my key resets every short rest. I didn't know
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So wait, could I have used, because on my short rest there's a key reset maximum HP during this rest.
Go for it.
So then would I have gotten that key back or?
No, you do not recover that key.
Okay, I get what it's saying. Ah, no, I'll save it. So I'll just have max key back.
Turn to Cassie and see if she needs some help. Because
Cass, with the short rest, Cass seems fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself because I am still.
23 out of 27.
Yeah, Cass did really good on her. She spent 4 hit dice and she gained a lot of hit points back. Yeah.
Nice.
But she was also down to 7 hit points, so that was not a good thing for her. Man, that was a very that was very rude. I've never seen those. I've never seen dogs like that attack. I've never seen it.
Start chuckling. It's a good thing you brought me along.
I do a very good job of hiring good helpers when I'm on my adventures.
That
Truly,
you
it was
do.
a very dire situation.
That
Didn't you say that at the beginning of this fight?
No, I'm saying it does in past tense. It was a dire situation.
So, Cass, I got a question for you.
Shoot, my Gnome friend.
What can you tell me about this deity that we're going to see?
Oh,
This
so the writings that I have found shows that there's a lost deity of the halflings. Her name is Yazamina, and she was a goddess of the sun. According to my research, she was worshipped for over 500 years before her entire pantheon, her entire, uh, uh, her her entire. Hold on, I get really excited. Her entire worshiper, all of her worshippers or followers, were wiped out by servants of Merkel, the god of murder.
sun goddess, you say?
Yeah, she was a goddess. She was a goddess of the sun, and her, uh, according to the writings that I found, her followers believed that she could grant them eternal bliss.
Is hmm. Oh, I think we
So far,
lost
didn't like
Ahrman.
that one bit.
Yeah.
Wait, that's everyone?
Uh,
Ahrman.
yeah. Now, is this the same? Like, if I showed Cass that recruitment flyer from before, that had the picture of the face and the sun.
Okay.
Would she know if that's the symbol?
I don't know. You haven't shown her.
Okay, I take out the recruitment flyer
Okay.
and I show the flyer to Cass and say, "Is that the? Is, does that symbol look familiar to you?"
You take out the recruitment flyer and you and she takes it and she kind of unfolds it. She looks at it and she's like, "Oh, Yasmina, her holy symbol. Oh, this is a very rare thing. Where did you find this? This doesn't look very old. Why is this not very old?" And oh, look, bring me your tired and your downtrodden. Throw off the shackles of servitude, the Lord of time and prosperity. She's known as the goddess of prosperity. Lord of time. I didn't know she had a pit. I didn't know that she had something. She starts writing stuff down in her large journal.
Madame?
But I don't think this is an amazing. But where did you find this?
This led us to the cult that was trying to murder people.
Yes.
That you took?
The
No,
symbol
no,
was
no,
of
no.
Lythander, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It
No,
was
see,
misused.
that's a common misconception. People believe that, and the scholars they don't agree. I know I'm right that Lathander is actually the son of Yasmina and the god Tyr, and Lathander, the morning lord, is actually the child of Yasmina. And because Yasmina was the goddess of the sun. This is so amazing. But yes, look, and she rifles through her her, her, her pouch, and she pulls out a very old piece of parchment that she actually has. It She pulls it out, and it's not parchment. It's velium, which is it's like it's animal skins that have been tanned and been prepared for writing scrolls on. So velium is very expensive, but she pulls it, and when she pulls it out of a scroll tube that um, it looks like it actually has oil on it, and she rolls it out and she kind of like scrapes the oil off and back into the scroll tube, and she goes, "Preservation agent, this is a very old scroll." And she rolls it out, and it looks like a very old scroll. It's written in a very old common script that is kind of hard to decipher just by glancing at it. But she says, "See here, it says right here that Yasmina played the part in creating the the god Lathander, and upon an altar of stone set forth a place of worship and a place of meeting." And according to here, and she like points farther down the passage, she said there was a that there was a town of halflings that lived near her temple, and those halflings had a had an inn that welcomed anyone who came. That's where we're headed. We're gonna go right there. That's where the map is taking us.
An inn, you say?
Yes, an inn.
Do you know the name of that inn?
The name of the inn. The name of the inn is it's lost to time. That I've not been able to find any information on the inn. Uh, but I know it's only a matter of time before I uncover that last piece of truth, and then they'll believe me at the academy because I'll have the proof. They say you got to check your sources. Like, no, check your sources, check your sources. I I tell them that I am the source. I did the research. I know what I'm talking about.
You
And
do know what you're talking about.
it's I believe that if we look here, and she shows you on a portion of the map, or not the map, the scroll where it's kind of deteriorated down. She says this symbol here, this would be a W, and I think that is what the N was called, was the WW, but I don't know what its name was. I think that it might be like the whistling wind, or the wiggling windigo. I don't know. It could be something. It even could be something like a lame, like wildwood or something like that.
What was the temple? The end that we saw, like, in the first session? Does anyone remember?
I think it was like sapling, or could be wrong.
Do our characters remember though?
Your
Yeah.
characters remember. Yeah, it would be something. It was the single sapling had the sign affixed to it, and the sign said, "Welcome to the Wildwood Inn."
Oh,
Okay.
And as you
What
recalled,
is it?
the vision rewound time to a point where the inn was there, and then it rewound back to the point where there was a stone altar was there, and then it went back to a point where there was only a stone, and then back to a point where there was nothing.
So
Oh.
Ivan, at this point, he kind of just blurts it out, when he hears WW, he goes, "What?"
That's it.
Yeah,
Eureka!
like a eureka moment. Exactly.
What's it? What's it?
Wildwood.
Wildwood Inn. That's what he says immediately. He's like, "Wildwood Inn."
Yes, a long time ago there was an inn called Wildwood Inn, and the map took us there, or at least to an area of where it once was.
But we haven't gotten to where the map said we're supposed to go.
No, it was in the opposite direction of where we came.
The opposite direction?
Well, we came through a mirror, so
Yeah, it was before the mirror.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean we're going in the wrong direction? Why are we wasting our time then?
Why don't we ask the map, eh? Mind bringing it out?
I'd
Remember,
bring
the
out the
map
map.
takes us to evildoers. So, if the map wants us to go to this place, it is because there is evil that needs to be vanquished.
Or somebody is harming a sacred grounds of some sort.
Or an elderly lady must cross a dirt road
Hmm.
that is also serving justice.
You poor sweet summer child.
I bring the
So-
map out.
So you bring the map out? Okay.
Performance time!
Okay. You're gonna make a performance check. Okay, let's go ahead and play this.
Do 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 do.
You start to play the map again, or you start to play the music from the map. That is slightly different than it was the last time you were playing it, but it has a very somber note to it. So let's go ahead. We're gonna change the music. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. As you play the song, it the map kind of stretches out a little bit, and then you go into a cave. It leads you into a cave, like you're watching a group of 5 individuals walking into a cave, and the cave goes down, and it goes deeper, and it twists and it turns through the cavernous opening of the mountain, and deep into the Underdark. upon traveling for many days through the Underdark, the map then comes out of returns to the surface on the far side of the mountains that you are coming near to. And on the other side of the mountains, the map starts to populate what looks like an army of evil humanoids. The map then travels back in reverse as the armies swarm into the cave, into the caverns, and into the Underdark, and seem to be pushing their way further and further towards the opposite side of the mountains. The song ends, and the map returns to its former shape, size, and inert nature.
Map, are you here?
Yes, darling, I'm here.
We have a
And then
request.
on the map itself, this little arrow appears, and it points, and it says, "You are here."
It's a
A
little shit.
very, very funny map.
Sorry.
Uh, we have a request. Do you know a place in this vicinity that's called Wildwood Inn?
You've already seen the Wildwood Inn, and then the map kind of shifts its scale, so it like kind of zooms out, and then it puts the mark where the Wildwood Inn and where that low place was.
It's pretty far, isn't it?
Yes, it would take probably 2 weeks to get there.
Mm.
So where is it taking us now?
Map, where are you taking us now?
Where my friend needs you to go.
Who is your friend?
Your friend is my friend. And then the face of the map fades. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
All right.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
Thank you all who watched. Hope you enjoyed.
Thank you very much, stream. I hope you, for those that joined us, if you didn't catch it all, the stream will be available on YouTube on Friday afternoon. Thank you again to Zeeck, to Ivan, to our new Donnie. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you all in 2 weeks, where we will find out where we are headed and why maybe we are going there.
Should be interesting.
Yay. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Hey.